Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me as we are going to start and dive into a new game, Synergy. It is a city building game, but it has a different twist to it. So let's just load up a brand new game. We're going to play the campaign, starting with the tutorial, see how things go, and then we can maybe go into all the other modes as well. But look at these graphics, it's interesting. So let's continue. Scorched Earth. A group of exiles driven out of the dried-out oasis that protected them until now needs to recover. However, their resources are meager, the climate challenges them at every turn, and the desert is full of strange and dangerous mysteries. We're going to learn the game basics. There we go. Look at this. I like the graphic style and stuff. It is interesting. So let's just explore what this game is about and what this game does with city building. For 2 generations, our community lived in an oasis protected from the hazards of the outside world. But, like everywhere else, we had no choice but to leave our homes. All is not lost. After crossing a sea of sand, we reached the shores of some new lakes. This will be the perfect place for us to settle. But first, we need to plan the urban layout of the area. A central square will give the city its initial structure. Okay. We have discovered a place that seems fit to build a new city. Your mission is to develop it so that we can overcome environmental challenges, meet its citizens' needs, and ensure their well-being. Cities are structured around interconnected districts which cooperate to profit from surrounding resources. Each district grows around a central square. Start designing your first district by building a founder's square. Alright, well this is my starting stock. We have the WASD keys for movement, so that's good. Let's hide this. And apparently, we need to build a founder's district in this area. Now, what is this? We have green stuff. I don't know. We have different types of desert. We have some trees. We have some people. We have the diluvian bush. I don't know. It could be food or something. All right, let's get started. Let's build our little square here. And then, okay, so the stuff is up. They need to bring in some resources, which is boreal rocks. I guess they'll get them from this. Oh, I see a guy here. Is he bringing that in? Yep. Alright. Oh, he's building it already. Oh, that's fast. I like that. 2 builders, apparently. Someone's walking in. Yep. Alright. Well, this is going relatively fast, so that's good. We can destroy it. And this will be the center of our city. Well, we can change the speed, but I'm not very keen on doing that. We are on cycle 1, day 3 out of 40, so apparently one cycle is 40 days, and we are already on day 3, which is going quite fast. I mean, probably just reading all the messages kept time going, and we were now on day 3 already, but that should be okay. Alright, there comes our little city square, the Founder's Square. A worthy city has a detailed structure to create the first... Okay, build a central square. Well, we did that. Since our arrival, people in the camp have been sleeping under the stars with nothing but a thin blanket to withstand the cold desert nights. Despite our city's first constructions, citizens don't feel much safer than before. While our builders wonder how to construct stable houses on sand, we must build temporary housing. Tents should do for now. Okay. Your citizens need housing to settle. All your citizens' needs are communicated to you through their housing. Their vital requests include food, clean water, and a comfortable ambient temperature. Okay, so temperature is going to be a thing in making clean water, apparently. By meeting their basic needs, you will ensure their survival. Later on, you will be able to satisfy their secondary request called satisfactions, which provide important bonuses to the city. Okay. When the housing capacity exceeds the number of citizens, children can be born. The more satisfied citizens are, the greater the chance of birth. Children don't work, and it takes one entire cycle for them to become adults. Oh, okay, so we should probably not get too many kids at one go. The construction of new houses is essential to make the population grow. Still, make sure you can always meet their vital needs. Yeah, see, so making too many new houses can cause you to have too many kids you have to feed, and you might end up with problems. Okay. Start by placing some tents in your district area. Housing placed outside the district won't benefit from its satisfaction results. Also, beware of higher temperatures. They can make housing uninhabitable. Look for shaded areas to install your tents. Alright, well there's some shade here, I guess, but I don't know. These are the tents, a rustic tent. Should we... Do we have like a road structure? Apparently not. Alright. Oh, we can build multiple houses. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can build 6 houses, so let's go. They're bringing in resources, so that's good. Doesn't seem like a road structure is very important because they can also still reach it, so that should be okay. Oh wow, they're all building houses now. First rustic tent completed, second one complete. Oh, what's the problem here? No problem. Okay, it's just a message that it's done. 4, number 5, and number 6. Come on. Yep, there we are. We have the mission ready. Very good. Mining rocks. To really launch our city, we need to stock up on needed materials. Luckily, a small quarry of boreal rocks stands just south of our settlement. Also, several citizens have volunteered to extract stones and use them to build a first warehouse. Let's confirm the order with the volunteers and choose the perfect spot for the small warehouse. Okay. The rip out action is the most basic method to extract resources, but it also destroys map elements in the process. Okay. You will find it in the fast actions bar. Some collectible elements, such as rocky amalgams, can only be ripped out using this method to get the boreal rock. All collected resources must be stored in the water tower, clean or toxic water. See, we have something called toxic water. Interesting. In the cellar, food and clean water, which are the resources used by citizens to nourish themselves, and a small warehouse for all other resources. Citizens don't collect resources unless they have somewhere to store them. Okay. So you need a storage to be able to store something. Apparently this is the rock area. So I don't know. Does it matter? We'll just build the storage right there. And then we go to this rock and we tell them to rip it out. Apparently that's not the best idea because it will just destroy it. But I guess for now we just need resources. So let's just do that. Now, we don't know a lot about this stuff. There's a lot of question marks. So we might just have to do research on them somehow at some point. I don't know. Alright, small warehouse is done. We can now store resources. How much? Total capacity 2,000. Okay, oh, we're good. Oh, and they're bringing in rocks. Nice. Resources must also be transported by citizens to various buildings. Therefore, you need to keep enough citizens available for transport by not assigning them all to specific tasks. So we need laborers, basically. Path and clay roads allow citizens to move faster. Paths are free, so don't hesitate to build as many as necessary. So there is pathing. It's a bit of a shame that it's coming up right now. Citizens assigned to the carrier tower are exclusively dedicated to transport. They won't be called on for other tasks. You can carry up to 50 resources versus 20 for other citizens. Alright, so a carrier tower can be handy. Citizens follow your direct orders first and then the task they deem important. You can, however, prioritize buildings and other elements, forcing associated tasks to take precedent over any others. Okay, there's a way to make things run smoother. Alright, so we can apparently build some roads, so yeah. I'd say let's go at least with a little bit of a road network. And then obtain 20 boreal rocks. Well, this is another 10, so let's get those. And these, so that we have plenty. And I don't know, is this all that we can... Oh, these are the different ideas, okay. We don't click one, we can see them all. We have 6 houses now, which has room for 12 people. We have capacity for 2 extra, so we could have 2 kids if we get lucky. Yeah, that would be nice. Analysis. In the past, our community has tried to collect resources from its environment without understanding it. We have witnessed plants wither, meager growth scorched, and quarries depleted. We must not repeat this mistake. Oh, that's smart. To better understand the behavior of local specimens, we need to equip our scientists with a field laboratory and send them on an expedition to study those species. Sounds good. To meet your citizens' needs and develop your city, you require resources, even if you have no idea where to find any. Therefore, the first thing to do is to analyze your environment. To do so, build a field laboratory. The field laboratory can analyze plants all over the map, but it only provides a knowledge bonus to housing within its range. As such, place it strategically so as your tents are covered. Okay. Well, you know, if we place it somewhere here, we can Yeah, we can't really grow. If we place it here... Like, how big is the area? Oh, it has a very big area. So if you place it right here, we can build houses all around. And it should be good. Build a field laboratory, assign a citizens, and analyze a plant that produces sour pods. Where do we find sour pods? Doesn't say anything. Rip out. I don't know. What do we know? Alright, let's assign a citizen. I think... Ooh. Performing environmental analysis with the field laboratory enables you to learn the characteristics of nearby plants. This knowledge will help you get resources without harming your citizens or the environment. The first analysis, the surface analysis, gives you the result of the rip-out action and of harvesting actions on the plant. Ah, so it will actually tell us what we're doing then. Well, you know, I'm going to add 2 citizens to this. And now the question is current, this one. Surface analysis on this plant, please. And, oh, we can add stuff to the queue. Well, then let's do some different items. So that we can see, oh, this is a different plant. And oh, we can't do these rocks. Is there anything else that... Oh, yep, here's another one. I think we might just have to do as much research as we can. Oh, yeah, here's another one that we haven't researched yet. Alright, well, this is something. The receipt of an analysis report. The observation towers one can spot here and there in the desert are built from sunshade tree wood. Ah, see, these are tree woods. Used to ensure the safety of a village along. There are now more than... Alright. So, if we rip out, we get tree chunks. If the arborist workshop allows you to harvest this plant. During a harvest action, we gain branches. Okay. So this is the most superficial stuff. It's a sunshade tree. We can get tree chunks and branches. And I guess with harvesting, we don't destroy it. That's probably the good bit about it. But I don't think we can... No, we cannot build a harvester yet. So probably have to first check the right plant. He's now doing the diluvian bush. Let's see what that comes up with. He went there. Now he's probably going back to do the analysis. Yeah, we have an analysis. Alright, what do we get here? We get branches when we rip it out. And we get sour pods. Seems like it could be eaten. Something of a food. Okay, so we now have that. That's good. We completed another mission. From poison to ambrosia. The food we brought with us is dwindling by the day, and more citizens are tempted to feed on local plants and drink the water from nearby lakes. However, the water is extremely toxic. Ah, that's probably why that is green. That's probably toxic water. Also, the local fruits and vegetables are both prickly and weird, and picking them without taking precautions is out of the questions. We need to train horticulturists and build an appropriate workplace for them, so they can start collecting fruit, vegetables, and other blessings from our environment. As for water, we can draw it, store it, and treat it to make it drinkable. Okay. To survive, your citizens need to eat regularly. To do so, they need food. When they eat at home, they consume the resource directly from a nearby storage. This is why housing must be placed within the range of a storage, such as a cellar. Ah, okay. So, have 5 houses within the range of a cellar. Well, this is apparently the cellar. What if we just place this next to... the horticulturist? That's fine. Small warehouse, okay. Build a picker's cabin. I don't see a picker's cabin yet, I think. Nope. What's this? Ah, the petrified giant. We get boreal rocks from it. We can also collect those rocks from it, and then it won't be destroyed. Scattering seeds and seeding giving mushrooms. Okay, so we can get mushrooms for it, I guess. I'm not so sure. Let's build the cellar. Maybe once we get the cellar, we can build the picker. I don't know. How can we get the picker? Housing, storage and distribution, strategy. Food, yeah, that's the cellar. We can set priorities and stuff, but that's okay. We don't really need to do that. Let me see. Book of Knowledge. Book of Knowledge. That's just our knowledge. Okay. Research tree. We have a research tree. What's this? Our researchers believe that we can study flora better. Well, we have done that. So what's this? We have the food storage. Rudimentary housing. Material storage. Harvest building. Allows you to collect resources and plants. Okay, so we have that already. Future of our community produces sign points over time. Ponds and lakes. Okay, what's this? The lumber mill. So apparently, exploration missions, dish preparation. I don't know how to get to the picking stuff. Is that like a bug? That we can't build a picker's hut? Select the seller. I did that. Configure the seller to so it requires 100 sour pods. Okay. To get food, you must harvest. Ah, here we go. I wasn't following the missions, probably. Harvest actions achieved from buildings such as Picker's Cabins allow you to harvest plants without destroying them. Okay. Yep, there it is. The Picker's Cabin. Okay. Well, this is all in range now, so... I don't know. Let's build the Picker's Cabin right there. I don't know if it needs to be in the range of the housing and stuff. So order one picking on the Diluvian bushes. That's the next mission. So let's go with that. Select a harvest order slot. Picking of bushes. There we go. Obtain 10 sour pots. Well, you know, maybe we should just do an extra task then. Let's add citizens to this. Is there something else that they can pick or, you know, do stuff from? I don't know. Apparently not. Well, you can go over there. Why not? Let's just start getting as many of these sour pods as possible. Technological ruins. Okay. You know, let's do that. I believe we have some people that can do stuff. So, all right, we have 2 kids now, I think. No, we're still on 10. Okay. 2 analysis reports. We have the cinder sprout. It will give us bark, and also if we harvest it. So we need another harvester for that. Okay, continue. And the sunshade tree. Oh, we have new information, I guess. So with the arborist, no, I think this is all the old information. This is all the information we already had, I guess. They keep doing research or something. I don't know. We have 9 sour pots out of the 10 that we need. So soon enough we'll have everything. Looking forward to that moment. That'll be nice. There he comes in. Yeah, we have them all. Next mission. Let's go. Getting water. Citizens also need to drink clean water to nourish themselves. This is why housing must be placed within range of a storage such as a water tower. The pontoon is a building that allows you to get clean water in small quantities or toxic water in larger quantities. Use it to obtain clean water. Unlike other resources, water doesn't need to be carried manually. Being connected, water towers share a common inventory. They are able to absorb and distribute water to the buildings within their range. Ah, nice. We don't need carriers for that. So we need to have a water tower to house everything, I guess. Might just place it somewhere here then, so that it has a good central spot. And then we build one of these places, I think. 25 out of the 60. I don't know what that means. Does it get better up here? No. Alright, you know, let's build one. I don't know. One pontoon within the range of a water tower. Oh, this is not in range, so we'll have to get an extra water tower then. I guess that can help make sure that we set up a network of water towers that will do a great job. Ah, that's what we're going to do. We have to set up a whole network of water towers. So actually what I'm going to do is build 2 houses here. And then build another... Oh, we don't have the resources, I think. Build another water tower here so that this whole area is completely covered with water. Alright, 2 citizens should be attached to this soon. And then they will collect clean water for us. Action available. completed. The water tower, yeah, that's good. We have an action available in the field laboratory. Ah, we can only do the surface analysis right now. Can't do anything else. But, you know, apparently we can still do more surface analysis on these. So let's just do that. This is almost ready now. This building takes a bit longer to construct. Okay, so let's put in 2 workers, it says. Obtain 10 clean water. It's now set to make clean water, so that's good. It takes us 6.2 days, and then we get clean water. Okay. And I believe right now, with this tower network, it should be all connected to each other. Which is great, so kind of like that. Let's build this road. Analysis report. Yeah, that's just the same. That's already what we know. So can't do more analysis apparently at the moment. We'll just have to wait. We do have the room now to grow our population a bit. I guess not everybody's happy yet. That might be a problem. We have health is good. Workers at work 6, other tasks 4. So we have 4 people that can transport stuff. That's good. Well-being is 6 out of 10. I don't think that's too bad. Social is not good. Culture, we don't have knowledge. And we do have some knowledge points, apparently. So, wonder when we get missions to do something with that. We have another analysis report, but those are already what we know, so that's no good. While we wait for the mission to be done, if we go a little bit further out... Oh, there's fog here, so we can't really see. Is this something different than what we've already seen? Might be. No, it's there's trees. Okay. Well, you know, I'm just making sure that we really research everything that we have close. So let's go with that. Oh, look at this. They're really collecting some stuff here. And once this cycle is done, we get 10 water. So then this mission is over. It's day 25 out of 40 already. So that cycle is going pretty fast. Can we just tell them to harvest the tree? No, we can only do the ripping out right now. But we have these guys, so if we just cancel this, can they just select the plant for the following action? Ah, they cannot collect from this, but they can from the cinder sprout, apparently. So let's tell them to do that and get some extra stuff. And maybe we should just do this then. Go ahead. We get some stones as well. I guess they'll be perfect if we get all those different things out of it. You can only have 2 people in though, so 3 different tasks would be nice. We could get 3 different people in it. But the more different resources we get, the better it is. We do have 161 sauropods, so that's good. We have some water to spare. I don't think we have... Oh, we have some bark. 3 trunks would be nice, but... We needed the arborist for that, I believe. Natural ingredient. Mushroom seeds, ashy kernels, resin, cereals, spices, yeast. Rotten resources, toxic water, tools, protective gear. Oh, there's a lot to come. Alright, how far is the cycle? Almost ready. Alright, analysis report. We already knew this. And water. Yes, there we go. We have everything. Mission done. Next mission, please. Innovations. Our past is cursed with instability. According to the elders, too often we have barely avoided extinction, and we have never had the occasion to settle and expand our knowledge. Others insist that we once used to have libraries full of wisdom, which sadly failed to survive the environment's hazards. The result is the same regardless. Everything remains to be done. To transform our resources and erect new types of buildings, we'll have to construct a research building with all the necessary equipment. Then we will be able to study the project our citizens care about the most. 8 adults and 0 kids joined the city. Wow. Seasons. The dry season is a recurrent challenge for your city. Consult the weather forecast tool to anticipate and adapt your infrastructure accordingly. During this period, water holes dry up, preventing pontoons from collecting water, As the temperature rises sharply, adapted infrastructures are needed to limit the heat. Moreover, dry seasons get more intense over time, sometimes marking a definite rise in temperatures. You will need to find new solutions. Okay. To take on upcoming challenges, you must unlock new tools and upgrade through research. This will help you get more buildings, recipes, and various bonuses. Okay, let's go with that. So I think first thing is we need an extra pontoon to stock up on water in case we get a heat period. Then the weather forecast is all temperate, so that's good. Unlock the future of the community research. Okay. Each research requires an investment in resources. You can only unlock a new research if it's connected to another you have already completed. Unlocking a research project requires science point and heritage points. The first science points are provided by analyzing plants with the field laboratory. Then you need to build a research center to produce more points. Okay. So we have to unlock the future of the community, which will unlock the research center. This just requires us to get science points. So there we go. Now let's build that science building. I don't really know. No, sorry. Let's see. With shift we can rotate it. Only 2 ways though. Let's build the science building. Let's just get it going and make sure that we start to create science points and unlock more researches. And since we have some points, could there be something in here that could be worth researching? Like these we already have, but we don't have the toxic water purifications. Unlocks alternative ways to extract water. It produces water from toxins. Oh, and mushrooms. We need mushrooms for it. Okay, what's this? The lumber mill allows you to transform resources into other types of resources. Sounds interesting, but yeah, we don't need that yet. This is the harvest building. We have that one. This is the dish preparation. Guess that allows us to get food and stuff. Alright, well, let's just wait with doing new research. We'll probably just have to follow the story for a bit. Otherwise, we might use resources on one research that we shouldn't do yet to advance in the story. And then we might end up in trouble. Now, we did get new villagers in. And for that we need more housing because yeah, there's 2 people that doesn't have a house yet. So let's do that. Also means that we now have 8 laborers, so that's great. Is this almost done? Oh wow, that's taking a long time. Oh well, that's fine. I don't mind. We now have extra water purification. I like it. And since we have so many people that don't do anything anyway, let's just make sure that we get as much water as we can right now. For worst days. Alright, we have room to expand now. If we really need to. Wow, look at this building. This is cool. It's interesting though, because with all the animations and stuff, this feels like it's an interesting game. Even though it's almost like it's flat graphics. It's just, I mean, they give you the feel of 3D, but it's all 2D and it's all, I don't know. It's interesting. I think they focused heavily on the infrastructure inside the game, like with all the mechanics and stuff. And kept the graphics simple, which is very cool. It's definitely a new way of making a city builder for me, so that's very nice. I like it. Alright, there's not a lot we can research still, I think. See, we can only do the surface analysis, so that's not going to work out. We have another receipt. Yeah, we already had that one, so no issues there. Actions available. I know, but we don't have anything to do. Let's assign a researcher. We get 1.2 research points a day, so I'm going to assign 2 now. So we get 2.5, that's better. Expanding your city requires the development of new districts. By unlocking places through research, you can transform your founder square to one of 6 advanced places, each matching a type of square and each within its own specificities. Okay. Using extensions requires resources, but also allow you to expand your district's zone any way you want. Okay. You must find the plans that provide the necessary resources to upgrade your district. Use your book of knowledge to remember the information you've gathered about your environment. Okay. Unlock the table and green spaces research. Well, that's the one all the way on top here. See? This will unlock a lot of new stuff. There we go. Then, upgrade the district in a display square. Upgrade, and then we have to make it a display square. We have the green park square and a display square. While a camp can be made up of just tents, a city consists of workshops, warehouses, and logistics buildings. The latter allow our artisans to better organize the crafting and distribution of goods. Alright. We have the resources, so let's continue. Let's make this into a display square. To obtain certain resources, a refining stage might be necessary. For example, tools crafted at a forge or dishes consumed by citizens prepared in the kitchen. Certain versatile production buildings can produce several resources. Production modules allow you to select the resource to produce and the way to produce it by choosing the recipe to use. This allows you to adapt to the resources available in your environment. So probably at some point we're making something with berries, but when the environment changes and we're out, we might have to make different dishes. So that's interesting. You must find plants that provide the necessary resources to produce simple dish. Consult available recipes in the kitchen. Choose one depending on the resources available in your environment. Use your knowledge book to remember the information. Okay. So we have to build a kitchen apparently. You know that probably has to do with food. We have to unlock the dish preparation first, which was down here. If I remember. Yes, dish preparation. Unlock. Okay. That gives us a kitchen. Oh, well, that will fit right in here. So I guess, okay, there goes the kitchen. Unlock the grow anew research. Okay. Is that this one? Yeah. So you have the building unlocked, the harvest building, but there's extra researches that come with it. So that's interesting. The seeding procedure tends to change from species to species. We must conduct botanical studies so that our pickers can seed the plants. Now, of course, we need one more science point, though. So we'll have to wait a second till we get that science point. And then we can do that research. Well, we have to wait for the kitchen to be built anyways. It's now available. Oh, that's good that it says that. Unlock. There we go. So now at some point we should be able to seed some things. First build the kitchen. I don't think that we have any other research to do yet. We only have 5 laborers though, so I'm getting one guy out of here because why keep him in there? You know what? Oh, they can now do seeding. Let's go get this bush. Oh, I think we have to do every bush at a time. Or can we just set a whole area? No. Okay. Well, I was hoping that we could just select a whole area. Well, you know, let's do picking here then. For now. That's good. Obtain 10 simple dishes. Choose a recipe. Rough porridge and mushrooms. Unlock new recipes. Is this a simple dish? Yeah, this is a simple dish. For this we need some sort of wheat that we don't have or mushrooms. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I can tell them to get this. But we don't have that resource yet. Can we obtain that somewhere? I don't know. Have to figure out a way, I guess. Cinder sprout. Well, we could get some mushrooms from this, I believe. So we could... We can tell these to seed stuff. So, you know, let's get rid of this. Converts resources gained into seeds, providing 50% of the displayed value. Let's turn this into mushroom seeds. And then we can hopefully start to plant some stuff. The display square is ready, I know. Kitchen needs a worker. There you go. Then this will be the recipe, I guess. Oh, but this will also provide rotten resources. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Let me check. Increases the harvest amount for some resources. Increases the range of harvest buildings. So that's all nice, but I don't really need that. Unlocks new recipes. Okay, that could be something to do next then. Nutritious dishes. Yeah. That's all nice, but... trade, public squares. Arboriculture. That could be something that we might need at some point too. I'm going to put somebody else in here because we need those research points by a lot. Now, I wonder, we should be getting some mushroom seeds now. How do we plant those? Doesn't tell us. And since we don't have a recipe for a simple meal that can... Oh yeah, we now have the stuff for the mushrooms. Okay. Okay. Apparently we do, because it says we do. No longer red. Some resources are missing. Well, they should be coming in soon, I believe. See, now he's picking something up. There we go. Yes, the cycle is running. Okay, good. Move the area. Oh, it is an area, actually. Okay. So they should be getting it from that whole area. Alright. Oh, we have to wait for the simple dishes now. So we provide some basic foods to our people. Are we now really getting good amounts of water in? 178. Oh, that seems good. Your citizens drink 90 units of water during one cycle. One cycle is 40 days. We completed our first cycle. So, yeah, we are good on the water because this produces a lot more water than we use, I think. We have a lot of sour pots. Yeah, a lot of this stuff we don't have, but that's okay. We might need more tree chunks and stuff, but we'll get to the arborist at some point. For now, this is working out. Let's get an extra person in there. Still have 4 people walking around doing all the stuff, so that should be okay. Oh, we can really get this menu down, which is nice. So we have water throughout the city. I like that. That's cool. 2 kids we got. That's interesting. So the population is now at the max, though, so might need to build some extra housing to keep growing at some point. Do that. And these are picking for tree bark. Yep. Oh, that is outside of its area, I guess, at some point. Yeah, see, it's at the maximum area. We want it more here, though, to get all of this. So we might have to change that area. Or build another one of these, I guess, to pick other stuff. That could be something. How far along are we? Well, not bad. At 3.8 days. So I guess the more people you put in a building, the faster stuff will go. This is now only 4 days. It was 6. So yeah, if we would take the person out, it would go up to 62 days. 6.2 days. That's okay, though. We want a few people being able to do these carrying tasks. City prosperity is 633. Don't know what the value means, of course, because that's not what we have gotten into, but well, their well-being is okay, their knowledge is okay. Housing satisfaction. Faced with toxic water and prickly plants, it seems inevitable someone will get sick sooner or later. Many citizens are wondering, what will we do if that happens? Fear and insecurity can be as lethal as any illness. I've seen it in the past. Entire families deciding to take their chances alone in the desert, only to be vanquished by isolation and end up beneath the sand. To reassure our citizens, we should build an infirmary, assigning it a doctor and demonstrate our new scientific knowledge. Alright. Housing satisfaction is divided into 4 categories: well-being, social, culture, and knowledge. Each category provides specific bonuses to the city, such as upgrades in construction, production, or research. Satisfaction increasing plants and buildings apply the bonuses to housing within their range. Also, to provide bonuses, buildings require an assigned citizens. Don't forget to assign someone. Each bonus has a tier 1, 2, or 3. Satisfaction improvements made by bonuses are capped according to their tier. 1 is capped at 10, 2 at 20, 3 at 30. Superior tier bonuses allow you to research higher values and may replace inferior tier bonuses. Consult the satisfaction heat maps to see the most suitable places. Consult buildings details in the construction manual to see which have an impact on well-being. Okay. Okay. We have to build an infirmary. These bushes are able to endure the harshest droughts, which makes them ideal for our landscapers. Okay. This is the domestic cistern. Let's pause the game for a second. Domestic water tanks can be found in all citizens' homes. The city council prefers instead to manage its stocks using cellars and water towers. A shelf. Okay. So, I don't know what this exactly does. Mobile workbench. Right. Strategy. Field laboratory research center. Resource production. The kitchen and the flora. Yes. I think we have to unlock the infirmary somehow. Because I don't see it in any of these buildings yet. Build an infirmary. So I'm on the citizens. Reach a well-being of 8. Well, we are at 6 now. So let's go to the research tree. Healthcare. See, there it is. Unlock the healthcare system. That's better. Health. We have the pharmaceutical factory and the infirmary. Alright, now we already start to come into little problems with our little city in terms of where we place everything, and everything will be in range. So this is also a little bit of a puzzle game. We have to make a city in such a way that everything fits in. But yeah, this should do. And oh, mushrooms and water. So yeah, we can make some medicines at some point. We'll have to see how we get what we need for that. We have the dishes. We do have a lot of sour pots. I don't really see a lot of mushrooms though. Oh, we have 9, so it's something. We have a little bit of waste too. And sometimes be recycled into other raw materials. Okay. Or we should get a storage for it somewhere, I guess. Ah, we need more boreal rocks. Alright. Alright. Let me get some more rocks. How many do we need? Only 7 more. We get 10 out of each, so that should be okay. Let's build up a little bit of a stockpile. Wonder though, like plant resources, that's not where natural ingredients, waste, tools. Ah, raw materials. There it should be under. Okay. Well, you know, this is okay. Let's go build the infirmary. We can zoom out quite far, and I think we can already see a little bit further out than we could before. There's some interesting rock there. I don't know what we can do with it, but it looks interesting. 206 water, that's nice. Running up. There comes the healthcare building. 25%, okay. Let's keep going with that. It's an interesting game though. I think we can make a nice series with this, because this should be fun. It is a whole different kind of city building. The graphics can put you off a bit because it's all flat. We can't even rotate the camera, but I think all the deep mechanics that they put in make it really interesting. So this could really be something. So let's hope we can enjoy a nice series with this. As we are awaiting the infirmary, it is now at 2/3. So let's just wait a little bit. Health is still good. Work is okay. Well-being. Well, the production speed is plus 30% and the action speed is plus 30% because of the well-being. So I like that. And we can also see what impacts it. So we can build the infirmary that we are, and that will have a little bit of an impact on it. There we are. The infirmary provides complete treatment for all the sicknesses that citizens can suffer from. However, treatment durations and remedy quantities may vary. When a citizen is being treated, they can perform no other task. Ideally, it's always better to keep your citizens away from harm. That's true. Assigning several doctors allows a larger number of citizens to be treated simultaneously. Okay. The infirmary allows you to select what sickness to treat. Assigning several doctors allows you to simultaneously heal greater numbers. Some cure require remedies. To produce the latter, you must build a pharmaceutical factory. Alright. Let's assign a citizen to it. And reach a well-being of 8. Well, we have a well-being of 10, so that's good. The world beyond. The citizens have noticed a strange phenomenon. A luminous dot, blinking chaotically and only visible at night. They fear it could be a distress signal. Numerous volunteers have been asked to investigate it and organize a rescue operation if need be. Let's select some explorers and equip them for the trip. Building an explorer's hut allows you to send explorers on an expedition. Cool. The further the destination and the more explorers you send, the more rations you will need to take. Also, exploration can be dangerous and explorers may need to take difficult and potentially risky decisions. Cool. Then again, exploration is worth it. Exploring the world allows you to meet other human beings with whom you will be able to trade resources or who will sometimes join your city. You also may discover new species of plants to introduce into your environment, obtain technological artifacts and other resources, or even find tablets containing precious information. Cool. To get started, find a tablet and use it to unlock a research project. Cool. Alright, well, you know what? This is going to be for the next episode, because we had fun, but there's much more to do, and that'll be for next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.